There's a lady in the end of the parking lot, and I noticed the truck haven't moved in a while. So the lady's just standing there, and she's standing there, and they kind of like huddling around. So I ain't paying really no mind to them. I just like, like you take in something, but you really focus back on the job, so the mission. So I was getting the mission done. So finally, I guess she mustered up the courage to come up to me, and she asked me, my vehicle is stalled. Would you be able to help me figure it out? And I was like, immediately in my mind, I go to, I don't know nothing about like vehicles like that. I'm not no mechanic. I know the basics, but I already kind of dismissed it, which was wrong. So then I kind of like snapped out of that because the first initial reflex is for you to just be like, oh no, I don't know, and let's shoot them off. So then I was like, what's wrong with it? She was like, when I try to start it, it just going making a ticking sound. So I was like, oh, that sounds like battery. So see, always discrediting myself. I don't know why I do that. And my wife always tells me, she's like, stop acting like you don't know stuff. Like you know just as much. So I was like, okay, well, I don't have no jump start or anything like that, but I know I'm gonna go in there and look and see if one of the guys have something. 'Cause I knew there was a couple guys in there. So I go immediately. The thought came to me, go to Jim. So I go in there, see him right as I get in the door. I'm like, hey, Mr. Jim, this lady outside saying she having car problems, and she says she's hearing like a tick when it starts. Would you be able to assist? He's like, oh, where she's at located? I was like, at the end of the parking lot. Let me show you. So I take him out there and I go and I show him. You get over there and they're discussing and they're talking it over, and I guess they're getting it situated. I continue to park cars and help direct traffic again. So then I see him. He goes in the back and he pulls out his car. He brings it back to the location, but there was a vehicle parked next to it. So he was waiting on that vehicle to move so he could pull in and try to hook up the cars and get his jump started. So he waited for a good little while, and then when he see like nothing was happening, I told him, oh, that lady might be in there. So I'm gonna go and look, see where she's at, and I'm gonna call him back when he's ready. So he parks the car and he's like, all right, whatever. When they come, just holler at me. And I was like, all right, cool. He goes in, the vehicle moves, I run inside, I come call Mr. Jim, come back, vehicle about to park in the spots. I have to direct him back and say, hey, excuse me, sir, we need that parking spot. He moves back, he goes to get a parking spot. Gets it. So he gets over here, he hooks up the vehicle. And funny story, funny side note, when he gets there, I'm like, he's pulling out the jumper cables and he's getting ready to hook them up and stuff like that. So I'm standing there and I felt like something in me said, move if you don't want to get involved. I don't like messing with batteries. I don't like putting that on the batteries for the spark or nothing like that. So it was like I just stood there and I couldn't move. So immediately right next, he comes and he's like, so you're going to put the black on first and then you're going to put the red. When I put the black